guys, hope you're doing very well. In today's video I'm going to talk about my 3 newest tattoos. I got tattooed 3 times in one day. Oh my god, like how cool am I? Please get the sarcasm there. So yeah, I actually got tattooed today. This is the first time I've ever done a sit down talky video about a tattoo that I've got on the exact same day. I normally vlog getting tattooed, so I will talk about it in a vlog, but I'm doing like a proper video. I always categorise my videos between vlogs, which are casual sit down or follow me around type things, or these types of videos where I sit down in my like little filming area and I just talk about stuff, you know, my normal videos. So this is like what I would call a proper video. If you hear rustling, it's my arm. I am wrapped up like a sandwich. I've still got the cling film on. I was tattooed like 3 hours ago. Oh no, 5 hours ago. I should have taken this off, but I was waiting for my camera battery to charge because I really wanted to sit down and film this with you guys before I cleaned it, because I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm gonna start filming an aftercare video. I'm gonna be using tattoo goo for these tattoos, but I think I might use Sanaderm on one of them. I have a new tattoo near my elbow. It's just like under here somewhere, and I feel like putting cling film on that is just gonna be a nightmare, and I am a slave to Sanaderm. I really am. I'll talk more about like Sanaderm and traditional method healing in a video about healing these tattoos, because I'm trying a new method. I haven't used a sort of traditional method in, oh my gosh, is it a year? 2 years now? Because I've been using Sanaderm for so long, like I'm a slave to it, like I was saying. But I'm going to be using this kit. I got it from Superdrug. It's not going to be sponsored or anything like that, like nobody knows I exist. But I've got tattoo goo. This has been around for many years. I've never used it. A lot of people have recommended it to me over the years. A few people have said, oh, I don't like it. A few people have said, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. But in this kit I have a tattoo enhancing lotion with SPF 30, and then there's an aftercare lotion, then there's a deep cleansing soap, and then there's this, I don't know, it's like a Vaseline type thing. It's like that sort of petroleum jelly stuff. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I should have probably not gone into so much detail about that, because that's going to be talked about in another video. But that probably won't be out for a while, because I'm going to do a sort of 3-week aftercare video documenting it and stuff. So that will come in like 3 weeks or so. I don't know. On to my new tattoos. So today I got tattooed by Emma Arietti 3 times. She did 3 tattoos on me, which to me personally isn't like a huge deal, because, you know, I've had sessions that last like 7 hours. So the 3 tattoos that I have took about 2 hours maximum. They're not like big tattoos or anything there. They were like gap fillers, so to say. I had a few big gaps in my upper arm. My first intentions was to fill out the little gaps I've got here. You're not going to be able to see them because I've got cling film on my arm. Not helpful at all. But I have a few gaps here and there that I really want to fill out, you know, pretty soonly. I don't think that's a word. Over here on this channel I make my own words up. You've probably noticed that before. Some of the placements I got tattooed were quite spicy. I'm going to go into detail about those. I've done a long intro. What's new? I'm so sorry. I've had a lot, well not a lot, but a couple of comments lately saying you ramble on too much. Your videos are far too long. And I'm like, oh, I kind of know, but then like this is just who I am as a person, so I don't know, pause the video, go get a snack, come back in like an hour if you need to, I don't know. So let's talk about the first tattoo that she did. So the first one that she did was a piece of flash that she's been dying to do, and she kind of offered it to me. Well, her fiance, that's I guess like the tattoo studio manager or receptionist guy, DJ, like he plays cool music and stuff. He said that Emma wanted to do that, and it's definitely my kind of thing. Like, it's a skull with a flower crown. What I'm going to do is insert footage of the tattoos after they have been cleaned, so I'm going to do that obviously in a moment after filming this video, just so you guys can see it. Obviously bear in mind these are very fresh, so they're very vibrant, probably a little bit puffy. I'm sure you've seen it all before. But what it is a skull with a flower crown, and yeah, I've got sent it by Greg, like I was saying, the shop manager, DJ person that works in the studio, and he said Emma's dying to do this, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I love skulls. I can't even tell you how many skulls I have in my room. Like, not proper ones. I don't have any like human, like actual human skulls in my room. That's a bit, like, I'm not that kind of person. But I don't know, there's one right next to me. It's like this chrome, it's this chrome tea light skull situation, which, you know, there's one. There's like 4 behind me, there's like 3 over there, 5 over there, like, I don't know, it's to do with like my whole love for Halloween and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I actually don't have a proper skull tattoo. I have one hidden within my sleeve. It's part of like a optical illusion type thing, it's part of the smoke, but I haven't got a proper one. After all these years, it felt, you know, it's about time I got one, right? Within the skull, hang on, let me have a look. Within the skull, so like, oh no, the cling film's come down. I wondered why I had ink stains on my shirt. If you can see these black grey blobs on my shirt, I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, I can't film a video like this. I was like, you know what, I don't give a shit. But yeah, my cling film has decided to come down. So, you know, this, oh, fucking, do you know what? Me using cling film for the next 3 weeks, or no, the first week at least, healing this tattoo is going to be a fucking nightmare. I swear to God, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I experimenting with healing tattoos? Fucking Sanajam doesn't budge. It does not move. What am I doing to myself? Anyway, I'm sure, well, I mean, it might work out for the better. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this skull is like a golden yellow colour. It's got pinky red flower crown. And the eyes are like diamonds, and the teeth are like super cute as well. As always, Emma's line work is bold, strong, smooth. That's why I love going to her. She knows what she's doing. But for like meaning or anything, like I was just saying, I don't know, it's just a skull. I like skulls. I like Halloween. Like, it was just cute. I liked it. It was initially, well, before I got to the studio, my placement plan for the skull was to go in my elbow ditch right here. Wasn't looking forward to it, but it just wasn't going to fit properly. Like, we'd have to do some changes and alterations, and it was just like, no. So we put it up here, and this gap has been needing filling for so long. Like, it has been very empty. When I'm wearing a t-shirt, you don't see it type thing, like you can't see the gap that was once there, but otherwise you can see it. It's kind of like, it was like bare skin. Like, I'm getting annoyed by bare skin. This is who I am now. Help me. So yeah, it was meant to go here. I'm not actually sure what I'm ever going to put in there. That is going to be a hard gap to fill, because it's like, I don't know, it goes like this. Like, it starts fat and then it goes slim. The only thing that would fit in there nicely is a pizza slice. Like, let's be serious now. A pizza slice would look fucking amazing in there, but I already have a pizza slice with my pin-up girl, so I don't want too many pizza slices. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, let's be serious, but I don't want to look like an addict, you know? Everyone already knows I love pizza, let's just calm it down. For pain rating, this was pretty much a walk in a park. I would say 4 out of 10, maybe 4.5. The only time it got a little bit spicy was in here, my inner arm near my armpit. At one point it did feel like she was in my armpit. She wasn't, but like that skin is so thin around there. It was a bit dramatic, honestly. But other than that, it was, you know, smooth sailing, have no complaints whatsoever. As always, I think I just said that. Did I just say that line work's the worst for me? Anyway, line work is the worst for me. I need to put my arm down. Line work is the worst for me. Like, it's not like I can't bear it, it's just the worst out of shading and colour. Colour and shading is a walk in the park. There's also a little bit of dot work in the teeth and in like the diamond eyes, which I love. Like, honestly, I don't mind a bit of dot work. You know, I'm all for it. It's quite relaxing. So yeah, that was the first one that I got today. I would say it's probably like palm, yeah, it's about the size of my palm. Yeah. Oh, it feels quite warm. Ooh. Okay, so let's go on to the second one that she did. Now, I can't actually see it. This is the thing I hate the most about getting tattoos, where I can't see. But it's in my inner arm up here. Oh my god. It's just like here somewhere. I can't really see it in my monitor because, you know, I ain't got my glasses on. But it's around here. I can feel where it is because it's hot. But it's just here. And what it is, oh god, my arm is aching. What it is a cricket bat and a ball and some pretty little flowers, because I'm a pretty little girl. Not really, and I'm obnoxious and just no. But the reason behind this, now this is really cheesy. The next 2 tattoos have really cheesy meanings, and yeah, I'm not one for getting meaningful tattoos per se. Well, in the past sort of 10 years I haven't been anyway. But this one's quite a meaningful one. Basically the meaning behind this is I don't like cricket. Let me just throw that one out there. I know for a fact I'm going to get so many questions from people like, oh my god, you love cricket, who's your favourite team? I don't like cricket. When I was younger, my family would have these barbecues in the summer, normally for like my sister's birthday, because my sister's birthday is in August, or we would just have like a couple of family gatherings at summertime, and we'd have a barbecue, and you know, family would be like drinking and eating, you know, there's good family vibes and the weather's nice. And they would happen at my nan's house, and behind my nan's house was like this like it was like a field, but not like what you would class as a field. It was just like this green area. It had a couple of swings down the bottom type thing, and we'd basically go out there and play rounders, and we'd never have the proper equipment to play rounders. We wouldn't have a rounders bat or anything like that. It was very, very makeshift. So we'd use like a cricket bat and a ball, and we'd use like cricket stumps and use those as bases. Like, it was just like very makeshift. And, you know, all the family would play, so my uncles and my aunties and, you know, people that lived in that area, because there's a couple of people around that area that were the same kind of age as me when I was younger, so the kids would play, my cousins would play. It was just like happy times type thing, so I wanted to commemorate that. And, you know, we're all older now, you know, I'm 28, all my cousins, like my youngest cousin is like 19 now, I think, and so everyone's like in their 20s. And there's no like little babies anymore. Like, it'll be our time to start having well, not me, I'm not having kids, but it'll be the family's, you know, the next generation's time to start having babies and stuff. So it's like, I don't know, it's like to commemorate those happy memories type thing. The only thing is I can't see it. But, you know, I'm running out of room. I can't be fussy about this kind of thing, so that's where it fit. So it's staying there. So it's just a little happy memory thing. For this one also, line work was a little bit spicy. Other than that, it was very, very, very bearable. I always say that upper arm tattoos are pretty much, you know, the most bearable tattoo you can have and the easiest tattoo you can go through. Oh, I didn't talk about times. Actually, do you know what? I don't even know how long each one took, to be honest. I think the longest one was the skull, and then the bat was like a little bit less time than that, and then the next one I'm going to talk about didn't take that long at all. I think it was like, I don't even know how long it took, maybe like 20 minutes. So the next one that I got was a Twister Ice Lolly. Like I was saying about the other one, this one has a very like silly, sentimental kind of meaning towards it. I don't even personally like Twister lollies that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will eat one. Like, I will put that in my mouth, but they're not my favourite. Well, I'm not much of an ice cream, ice lolly type of girl anyway. Like, I'm more of a crisp and a chocolate type of girl. Like, I know there's a lot of people out there that love ice cream, love ice lollies and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, you know, like, I'll eat it, but I'm not fussed. I won't buy a big box of ice lollies once every week or anything like that. I'm not heathen for them. So you're probably like wondering, like, what the fuck is this doing on you then? It's another memory type thing. So again, in my childhood and, you know, leading up until my mum's passing, there would always, nearly always, be Twister ice lollies in the freezer. My mum and sister loved them so much, and it would drive me crazy, absolutely crazy, because I'd be like, why can't you buy something else? I'm sick of eating these. Can we have something else, like a Vimto or a Calypso or Cornetto or something? But my mum loved them so, so, so much, and I don't know, it's one of those, you know, happy memorial type tattoos. I definitely want a proper tattoo for my mum. This is more of like a childhood family type tattoo. I definitely want one tattoo dedicated to my mum. So this isn't it. It's like a half of one. So that's the reason why I got this Twister ice lolly. Again, you know, it's a silly meaning, it's a silly tattoo, but with this sleeve, I've definitely got stuff on here that I really, really love or has a meaning to it. So I've got perfume, because like, I pretty much just grew up loving perfume. Lipstick, well, lipstick's my favourite. I've got a Twister tattoo. I've watched that film since I was like 6 years old. WALL-E is my favourite Disney film. And then obviously I've got my pumpkin there because I'm obsessed with Halloween. The other one I've got here is the Dubai one, because that was my first holiday with Yasmin, and it was like one of the best holidays I've ever had. And then tiger, well, that's kind of just like a traditional tiger, whatever, we'll exclude that. And then I've got my in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. That's kind of like a quote I live by. So like this arm is like, I don't know, just little things, you know, little keepsakes, so to say. So like I was saying at the beginning of this video, I think I was in the studio for about 2 hours or so, about 2 hours, 20 minutes or whatever, and I got there about 1ish. So it was like a quick worker anyway, but she really nailed it. As always, she was lovely. I love the studio so, so much. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race and other things. Like, the environment of the studio is just lovely. And so I highly recommend getting tattooed by Emma if you ever need something traditional to spice up your life. She does a lot of variations within designs. She's done a couple of like drag queens, and she does like the traditional stuff, you know, like tigers and roses, flowers, sacred hearts, so she dabbles in quite a lot. She's talented across the board basically. So let's get on to the price, because everyone's, you know, always curious about the price and how artists charge and stuff like that, which is understandable. You know, I'm always quite curious about, you know, my favourite artists and how they charge. So I think Emma's hourly rate is £100 maybe. So I was charged 200 for the 2-hour 20-minute sessions. I don't know, I can't remember the time, to be honest with you. But I put down a £40 deposit. When I booked the appointment, I did it through PayPal. That's always like, I don't know, it's the best way to do it. I mean, I could have dropped the money off because the tattoo studio is in the town that I work in, so I could have done it after work, but what's the point when PayPal's a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just hop on a computer and send money over. So I put down the £40 deposit. So when I was at the studio today, I only had to pay 160 because I already paid with a deposit type thing. I think that's everything I needed to cover in this video. I've talked about sort of pain. Oh, I didn't talk about the pain of the ice lolly, I don't think. It was a little bit spicy because it's near my elbow, especially like more towards this side of things here, where the skin is a little bit thinner. That was like, ugh. But again, it was over so quickly, so it was just like, whatever, I don't mind. Okay, I definitely think that's everything. If you've got any questions, then please comment them down below. I'll try and answer them. And yeah, the aftercare video will be coming whenever these are healed. I want to do a full in-depth sort of check-in documentary type video with the type of healing method that I'm going to be doing with these tattoos. So I definitely think the skull and the one at the back, the cricket and ball, will be done with tattoo goo, and then this one on my elbow, I don't fancy wearing cling film wrapped around my bloody elbow for the next week or so. So if I have enough Sanaderm, I think I've got like the tiniest little sliver left, so if that covers it, I'm going to be using Sanaderm for that, and then I can obviously compare as well, even though they're in 2 different places. I don't know, that's just the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go clean this now so I can do some close-ups, and I need to film another video, and that video is you guys roasting my tattoos, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm hoping to get this video out for Thursday, so I think the roasting one will be out Sunday, hopefully. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and until my next video, bye.